What stops you from using Ardupilot? That's a good question, David. I've always wanted to do an Ardupilot build, and I just never get around to it because I've always got other stuff that I'm. I mean, I just like to fly freestyle. That's what I like to do. I mean, I kind of feel like I ought to do an Ardupilot build, like on some level, just educate myself and branch out and make content. But ultimately, it's not, I don't enjoy flying that kind of quad. It's not fun for me. It would just be work. Um, I just like to fly freestyle. I'm really annoyed. I'm really annoyed because back when I got into the hobby, okay, kids, Grandpa's gonna rant. Uh, yeah, you had freestyle, you had racing. That was basically it. And then the next thing that I noticed was that Cinewhoops started really picking up, and a lot of people were flying Cinewhoops. I guess probably Tiny Whoops, Cinewhoops, Tiny Whoops came before Cinewhoops. Tiny Whoops never felt like a threat in the way like Tiny Whoops and like race 5-inch drones, whatever. They were distinct enough. They didn't really seem to overlap or compete. So a lot of people did all of it. And Cinewhoops came out, and Cinewhoops also I like flying Tiny Whoops. Like I don't fly them as much as somebody like Ciotti, but I like flying Cinewhoops, doing racing. I'm sorry, Tiny Whoops. And then Cinewhoops came out, and I was like, I don't really care about this. I just wasn't that interested in it. Slow cinematic flying, big deal. And they got bigger and bigger and bigger. And at some point I looked up and I was like, there's this huge chunk of FPV that I'm just not really having anything to do with. Is this a problem? And then now we have Cinelifters, we have 7-inch long range, we have all these categories. And I'm just like, I just doing my thing over here with my freestyle drones. And I don't know. On some level, I'm like, I don't even know how I would, like, be an expert at all of that. So I just do my thing.